still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Norsky, I appreciate the producer Norsky there. I appreciate the the heads up with the chart. Let's see here. Let me get it just there. We go. There we go. Good morning, everybody. We got Roostar. Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Good morning, Simon. I see a lot of familiar faces here. Good morning. Good morning, Charlie. Don, Christopher Fox, I appreciate all of you all for showing up, giving some support, and building this new YouTube channel. It's been really fun. I had a few videos actually start catching some traction there, so really appreciate all the support. Seriously, like, it is so incredibly tough to start a new YouTube channel, and so I just really wanted to start this stream off by showing how much I appreciate you guys. And just letting y'all know, like, it really does mean a lot. Every like, every comment, every view, it just has a domino effect, right? Oh, look at that. Someone subscribed. Appreciate you, Kevin. Is that Kevin? Nice. Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you so much. Yes, if you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, you get, if you're a public subscriber in your privacy settings, it'll show down here at the bottom with the best show in the world, The Office. So let me get some music started. We'll get some analysis, pre-market analysis here, and we'll get right into the market open. We got to use non-copyright free because it's not a private stream today. So let me get that playing here. There we go. Producer Norsky, I need an audio check here. let me see. Let me play it on my phone, make sure. Can you guys hear the music good? Is it not too loud? We got alerts going on. There we go. Roostar, I'm on highest video quality and it's only 240. Is that just me? I'm watching the stream on my phone and it looks, and my computer. Quality is 720 for me. Actually, the quality goes all the way to 1060 for me. May just be you. My dirty sock, keep them socks, man. What the f All right. Christopher Fox, DeFi Fox. Ooh, nice to see you here, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, you guys finally made it. Hey, we do this every Monday. If you are new here, we do this every Monday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, public live stream. Tuesdays, we do private live streams for the private group over at Sleep Money Club. The link is in the description if you want to join that. There's a bunch of other things we're doing over there too, but let's get right into it. So we're looking at US30. We have a really nice high here that's bouncing right off. If you were here with last week's stream, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, these order blocks, like you all need to make sure. One of the biggest mistakes any new trader can make is not understanding the context of price. So if you look here, you make your order blocks and you make major shifts in price so that way you can understand on the higher time frame where price is most likely going to go. We drew this order block last Friday and it was respected really well this morning, and now we kind of understand, okay, if it bounced off here, grab that liquidity, we're possibly going to go to this key area. We could possibly come back here and make a correction and continue this uptrend. But right now, right, we're more bearish than bullish short term because we now know the context of price. But if price does explode off here, we know that's a very bullish sign because it's breaking that, those previous highs, and it's breaking this really major bearish order block. So all that being said, we now have nice context on the 1 hour time frame. And now we go to the 5-minute time frame. We mark our highs and lows for the recent market session, which is these right here. In the London session here, we got the high, we got the low. Now we're just watching for some nice breaks. Let's get rid of our previous lines here from last week. And now we got a nice clean chart with some key areas that we can look out for if price gets in this area. So now we're just waiting on market open and seeing what US30 gives us. I love trading US30 for these breaks because it usually respects them very well, especially on the early parts of the week. So now we're looking at Nasdaq. That's US100 here. So same thing. We're going to be marking our previous session highs and lows on the 5-minute time frame. Boom and boom right there. So now we're kind of in a range. Higher time frame. Once again, guys, trading does not have to be difficult. Trading does not have to be hard by any means. So we see that there was this nice little bearish order block that was formed that caused price just freaking plummet. And we can create a nice little key area here to look out for that. If price breaks this high, a lot of breakout traders, right, what they're going to do is they're going to take a long and then they're going to get stopped out immediately, right, because they didn't go to the higher time frames to build context around price. So now if you look on the 5-minute chart, you see that, okay, we have it, you're just zoned into this 5-minute time frame and it breaks these highs. You're like, okay, I'm going to go in for a long. I'm going to go in for a long and we're going to try to capture all these pips, but then price starts doing this. It'll break and it'll start doing this and it'll boom, hit your stop loss in a heartbeat. And you're like, why did it do that? It broke that high because you didn't go to the higher time frames. Even if you're a scalper, you didn't go to the higher time frames to build context of where price most likely is going to go and why. And we see here that there's a major bearish order block here that wants to take a lot of that liquidity and drive it down. So if it comes here, I would want to see a break all the way above here before we even mess with some longs with Nasdaq. We're looking for more shorts this morning than longs, and we see right here this nice. Let me get rid of this key area because it's now invalid. Let me get rid of this line. Sorry guys, sometimes I keep my lines up and it makes the chart go crazy or look crazy. See a nice little bullish area here. We see a key level here. So now we can kind of understand where price most likely will go if it continues to break down in that area. And look at that. So we have a really nice risk reward ratio if it breaks down to the downside versus if it breaks to the upside. It's going to be a little tougher to catch some pips, right? And you always want to go into a trade with a plan. That's why you always see me paint these here. We're not in a trade yet or anything like that. You always see me paint these here to kind of see roughly, okay, if I want to take my full 125 pip take profit, where is most likely that resistance area? And you see here, if we break, okay, if we break this support, we break below the McGinley, whole moving average starts turning down, we break below the 200 moving average right here, that's the red line. If we start to shift bearish, that almost perfectly aligns with our full take profit. So, and that's his pre-market analysis. You don't have to get all fancy. You don't have to get all fancy and, you know, having like 50,000 different charts and indicators on the screen going crazy talking about the macro this and blah blah blah. Man, listen, man. Just let price action tell you where price is most likely going to go every single day. So I see some more chats in here. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all so much for showing up. We just hit a new all-time high, by the way. 27 viewers. We just beat, the last one was 25. So thank you all so much. And if you got value from that pre-market analysis, and if you do get value and continue to get value from these live streams, make sure you hit that like button and comment so that way we can help the algo get out to more people. Sean says, looks and sounds good here. Simon says, you're on 1060. Okay, so yeah, it might just be you, Roostar, because the quality looks good on mine. Sebastian, new to the trading game. Let's get it. Nice. Good luck, Sebastian. It is a journey, okay? This is what I was telling somebody the other day, and I want you guys to go into the week taking this. Trading is the same journey. It's the same thing as if you were to have a fitness goal. Think of it like this, especially for all you new people out there. If you are on a fitness goal to either lose weight or build muscle, you're not trying to build muscle and lose fat in 2 weeks, right? You're not trying any of those programs that's like get ripped in 6 weeks or, you know, drop 20 pounds in 2 weeks. That stuff will never long-term benefit you, right? Like if you're focusing on these short-term little egotistical data points, oh, I lost 50 pounds in 2 weeks. All you're trying to do is create lifestyle changes that for the rest of your life you can be healthy with, right? You're not trying to look for how to freaking get ripped in 6 weeks, because then you're going to get ripped for 6 weeks, kill yourself, and then you're going to go back to your bad habits. It's all about habits. So that's the same thing you need to look at trading. You're not trying to get rich in 6 weeks. You're not trying to be profitable in 6 weeks. You're trying to follow rules, build your mental discipline, and that's all you have to do. You watch on these live streams every single week, and the psychology of getting into a trade is more important than getting into the trade and managing the trade. Being okay in drawdown, being okay when it hits your stop loss, not freaking out, because that's what happens, you know? So you got to be okay with the psychological aspect before you even focus on making a dollar in trading, because I promise you, if you just focus on the money and chase the money, you're gonna be paying for a lot of prop firm challenges and blowing a lot of money accounts. All right, so market just opened. It is reacting nicely off this little bearish order block we created here. Look at that, just bounced right off. Let's see if Nas clears these highs. And now, like I said, if it comes and closes above this order block, then we'll be looking in it'll really be looking nice. We got Cameron, am I seeing those nice little diamonds? Yeah, shout out to you, man. I don't know if you're was that Leopard Leonard? I don't know. They put me onto this little reversal thing. I like it. I was back testing it all weekend. It was pretty nice. Okay, sweet. Hey, Michael, good morning. Lola, what's your risk-reward ratio here? That's a good question. So anytime I'm getting into a trade for NAS, I like to use a 25 stop loss, 125 take profit. Now, this is my full take profit. Okay, so right now it's a 5. But if I start watching it react off key levels, like if I start seeing price react off here, or if I start seeing price react off this key level, whatever, and it starts going the other way, I'll be okay taking a 3 or a 2 or a whatever, right? Because that's in my trading plan and I'm okay doing that. But what I'm not going to do is, as soon as price gets in profit and starts going the other way, like right here, I'm not going to freak out, right? Like that's not in my trading plan. But right now, initially, the goals are always a 1 to 5, but we let price tell us when to take profit as well. For those of you that watch my natural gas strategy, we're just waiting for a nice break here. This is my natural gas setup. Not looking like it's going to have a really nice trade today. I don't know. We'll see. It's been really choppy this morning. I know we did get a lot of subscribers from that natural gas video, so let me know if you are a new subscriber and you just came in from that natural gas video. You see that natural gas play coming out, playing out right here. Have this channel. We're just waiting for a nice clean break, and I'll go into a short if we break below here for natural gas. But we just gotta be patient with that one. US30 looks like it wants to tap out of this major order block here. Which, if that happens, right, we'll be looking at longs. It's very bullish. But you can never go and take trades off the 930 candle. I hate taking I don't take trades actually on the 930 candle. So this one right here, I tell people this all the time. This 930 candle is very deceiving. So like, you'll have this 930 candle come up and spike, close perfectly, show you the most perfect setup ever, and then it'll come right back in the opposite direction. And it happens almost every time. We actually almost predicted it every single time on stream here. Like, it just happens. So I never take trades off the 930 candle, no matter how great the setup looks, because all it's doing is unloading all this liquidity, especially on a Monday. All it's doing is unloading all that volume that's been stored up, all that pressure, right? So it's like a dam just opening up the water. So you never want to use the 930 candle as a solid confirmation candle. I always go and trade off the 935 based on what the 930 gave me. So like, if the 930 came up here and closed high, it formed, then I would say, okay, it formed a new high, and all I would wait for is that 935 candle to follow suit and close high before we would even look at taking a trade. Cranwagon, I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. Leopard, that was your Discord name. There's so many funny Discord names, it's hard to keep track of them. Leo, all right, I got you, bro. Rooster, I know everyone is different, but what pairs would you recommend for different markets for a beginner, maybe considering doing a whole video? I would definitely do a video. The problem is, that's a very subjective question. You know what I mean? Because even based on my experience and how I trade and how long I've traded, the answer I would give you for a beginner pair, I guess you could say, would be completely different from probably somebody else. Now, what I can give you is statistics that are statistically the most profitable pair that makes people the most money. I actually dropped this in Jude's Discord this morning, because I see some people are actually from Jude's Discord. So my funded FX, which is one of the people I'm taking a challenge through, and one of my buddies, Tristan, he created a funded engineer. Both of them actually had the same answer. So statistically, the most profitable asset that a lot of their traders traded was Euro USD. Okay, so EU. And the asset that blew up the most accounts was gold, funny enough. And you see a lot of people trading gold, right? Because gold has amazing volatility, but it also, with that volatility, can blow up your freaking account. The reason why people don't trade Euro USD a lot, okay, so this is for you beginners as well, the reason why a lot of people don't trade that is because it moves very slow. Especially when you're a beginner trader, you want to see volatility, you want to go crazy, you want to get in and out of trades quick, right? You want to see that instant validation. So a lot of people never trade Euro USD and a lot of those Forex pairs because of that reason, because there's just so much volatility. Look at this, we called it again. I'm going to have a counter on the screen of how many times we predict this happening, right? I think we're undefeated right now. So you see that 930 candle? What did I say was going to happen? It happens every freaking single time almost. Like, it's like you can just predict what the market's going to do. You have this giant candle here, and it snaps back, and it's like this never happened. It's it's like it never happened. Sorry, I got off sidetracked here, but yeah, the most profitable pair, long story short, statistically with a couple prop firms I've seen statistics publish, is Euro USD, like I said, though, the double-edged sword is it just moves very slowly, so people hate trading it, especially when you like scalping like I do. But I like trading US30. I seen somebody said US30, Malin, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. They said US30, yeah. US30 respects price structure breaks very well. NAS respects breakouts very well. Now, sometimes NAS, it'll freaking come right back. It'll take a couple times for you to hit your stop loss before you hit full take profit, which is fine. But yeah, NAS sometimes takes a little bit of motivation, but US30 usually respects them a little more. We got this break from natural gas, but where it's so late in the day now, I want to focus on just two pairs. So if you watch my video, that's exactly what I do. Is like, I want to get into this trade early in the morning, like right around here. The farther it moves into the day with natural gas, I don't like taking these trades because volatility gets very, very low. I mean, you can even see this here, right? I got stopped out and then freaking full take profit, but that's besides the point. But as it gets into the middle later of the day, it just starts to die out. So I don't like taking these breakout trades because there's nothing to break out to when it comes to natural gas. I am going to get my order ready for Nasdaq because it looks like it wants to kind of tap that support area. So I'm just getting my order ready. I'm not taking a trade yet. It just looks like it kind of wants to visit this area. So I'm just going to get it ready just in case it happens, so I don't miss it. Roostar, I like statistics. Lola, just focus on your strategy and discipline. Yeah, man. Like, literally, it's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. That's why so many traders fail. That's why so many traders fail. It's not because trading's hard. Like, trading is hard, right? Like, anything is hard to do. And the term hard is so subjective. I hate even using that term. But the whole point of trading is to master your discipline. And what is so many people in this world suck at doing? Mastering their discipline. It's not trading. You can apply mastering your discipline to anything. Being an athlete, working out, learning a skill such as trading, freaking anything in the world. You can connect it to mastering discipline. And why so many people are not good at that thing is because they don't understand how to master discipline. So never let the statistic of, oh, only 20% of traders, 15% of traders are profitable. So it's because they don't know how to have discipline. So we got US30 here kind of breaking out. I don't like this huge wick on the top, on the bottom though. Now I will get into this trade. So this US30 long, like I said, if it breaks this bearish order block, which it did, I will get into this trade if we see a nice candle to the upside. You see how this candle has a huge wick right here? That's telling us there was a ton of sell pressure still. There was a ton of sell pressure that wants to pull price back down. So I want to wait and be patient and see a really nice candle break off that high before we even look at a long. Right now, a lot of people are getting into longs, potentially getting stopped out, potentially in drawdown, freaking out. You just want to be patient. Just like Lola said, right? Just focus on your strategy and discipline. Charlie, I was actually thinking about shorting the top of that 5-minute candle. I mean, yeah, but that's where it gets very risky, you know? Because you could short this candle, but then volatility could just keep on going crazy, right? You don't have any confirmation other than most of the time that 930 candle is very deceiving. Nathan, question on NGN. I'm using Osprey and the spread is so big it seems it would take out, yeah, the profit. How can you trade NGN and hit profit? Don't understand. Yeah, so that's kind of the beast of trading gas is a lot, not a lot. Some brokers, their spreads are just god awful. Like they're terrible on gas for some reason. So if you look into the link in the description below, Crypto Fund Trader, that's who I personally, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just an affiliate link. If you want to use it, I think it gives you like 5% off too. Just make sure to copy the whole link. But Crypto Fund Trader has very low spreads. Like right now, my spread on My spread on gas is, I can tell you exactly, 4. My spread on gas is 4, right? Most people's are way higher than that. So I have nothing but amazing words to say for Crypto Fund Trader. They've been a great prop firm for me. That's who I'm funded through. And yeah, they have amazing customer service. Like, it's pretty great. So a lot of people using Osprey though are complaining about how bad the spreads are with gas. So you just gotta watch that. Maybe you don't use Osprey for gas. Maybe get Crypto Fund Trader and only trade gas. You know, you can personalize it however you want. Malin, got it right? Okay, sweet. Thank you. E.E. Allen, what time in the morning do you start tracking gas? So that's a great question. So I wake up around 6:30, 7 o'clock every single morning my time. So you see how I have sessions on chart? That's this indicator here. It's called sessions. It'll tell you the different session, like, you know, time zones and stuff, right? So, oh man, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna set an alert here so I don't miss this. And then I'm gonna set an alert for US30 because in case it wants to break out again here. We're gonna set this higher high over here on US30, and now we're just waiting for that break. Now, if we have this nice break here on US30, that's gonna be beautiful. Give me 1 second, I'll get to your question, man. Because look at this. So if we get this nice break here on US30, if we look on the 1 hour, we have the next major friction point right here. And then after that, we have this head and shoulders that was formed, which is this white line. So this is a great risk reward ratio for US30. We just have to wait and be patient for it to happen. See here. Yeah, we just have to be patient and wait for this to happen, this little break here. Let's see. But yeah, so back to your question, Alan. So for gas, I'll wake up around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and that's when I start marking up my chart for the London session for gas. You see here how it formed this channel, so I'll start tracking it, and then as soon as 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time happens, so just convert that to whatever your local time zone is, that's when I'm looking for trades for natural gas, because it respects this London session very, very well. As you see here, it's, you know, it's still coming back into this channel. It wants to respect this channel. So and like I said, I don't like taking trades when it gets past around 10, 11 o'clock in the day, because then volume starts to be very, very low. So this natural gas breakout is like for exactly that, like breaking out in the morning when it breaks that channel. If that doesn't happen, then it's not even worth taking those trades. Nasdaq is just being very, very choppy today. Give me 1 second, guys. Ryan Redout, what's up, man? I'm seeing so many familiar faces. I really do appreciate your guys' support, and I would like to think that if you all are keep coming back here, you're getting value from that. So that's the main goal from all this. So I really, really do appreciate it. It helps me understand that, okay, I'm actually doing something right. So really, really do appreciate your all support. Roostar, let me add that this will be on a demo account. Just want to master them before putting them money in the actual. Absolutely, absolutely. Build the foundations. Sorry, these are my alerts going off. Really sorry, guys. But these are the foundations that you need to build on a demo account. So many people, they'll watch a strategy video. This is like a little rant session. This is a rant session. So many people will watch a strategy video on YouTube and they'll just go and put money into an account and start trading, and then they'll blow it. And then they'll write that strategy off because they blew their account, not understanding risk management, not understanding patience and discipline. And in all reality, they just used the strategy wrong. It's like taking a hammer and then you have a nail that you're trying to put into the wall, and then you use the handle of the hammer to like jam it in instead of like using the actual hammer. Like, the tool actually works. You just have to have the discipline, the patience, and the understanding of how to use the tool. So it's one of my biggest frustrations when people start trying to learn how to trade. They'll literally blow up an account and they don't even understand how to be disciplined. Like, you should be disciplined and patient before you even try to make money in a live account. Like, first and foremost. Because you'll get people money hungry coming into this industry. They'll be money hungry and they'll literally they'll put like $5 in a live account and freaking full lot size, full spread, and then they'll carry that habit of full lots, full blah 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 into $1,000 account, and then they'll blow it. Like, it's just, stop focusing on the money. Focus on the patience and the discipline first and foremost. Charlie looking like a pullback for US30. Yeah. That's why I said I didn't want to enter this, because, I mean, look at this, guys. Like, we're predicting the market because we're being patient. I said there was this huge wick here. Yeah, this huge wick, and now it pulled back in because it had a lot of that sell pressure. So we want to see a really nice clean break before we even consider longs for US30. Alan, spread on gas is so large, so many brokers, because they know the consistent profit available and their business model doesn't want to give that edge to the trader. Could be. Could be. Dom, what's up, man? Fill you in? What you want me to fill you in on, bro? Right now, we're just looking at a clean break on US30 on the upside here. If we have a really nice break from US30, we could have all this room for profit here. Okay, so look at that. I could hit full take profit mid journey over here, right? So we have a lot of this room for take profit. So I'm really excited to see if this works out. And then for Nasdaq, we're looking for a nice short to break here, because even if it breaks this high, it has this key area of this bearish order block that we just do not want to long inside of, because it could just reverse in an instant. So we're just waiting on that. Natural gas, we never took a trade because it's just being very choppy. Starts to die down in liquidity the farther into the afternoon you get into, so we just don't want to mess with that. Yo, we just hit an all-time high again on this live stream. We hit 32 viewers. Thank you all so freaking much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for tuning in and helping me just kill the all-time highs today. Really appreciate that. Alan, 34? Yeah, I agree. 34 right here is a very psychological number, right here. It's a very psychological number, so if it does break through this psychological number, again, that's why I'm very excited to take a long for US30 if we break through. There's just too many confluences to not take a long, right? We're breaking below this major resistance. 34 is a psychological number. We have very little friction between the start of the long and potential full take profit. So it's just too many great ideas for not taking a long if we get to that point. I'm literally like 1 to 2 trades away from passing my phase 1 200K on my Forex funds. That's why you see me trying to like sit here. I'm sitting here trying to get this. It'd be really cool to pass my phase 1 live in front of you guys. Let's see. Oh, guys. You're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. I am literally $430 shy of passing this $200,000 account. Ah, so close. So close. Once this refreshes here, I can show you all, but right now, because it's not refreshing yet, the page is not. Let's see. It's not showing yet, so you can see my balance here is 215, but it says my profits only, it's not updated. I don't know why it's not updating. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It updated. Live on camera. So we are literally less than $300 freaking dollars, or less than $400 from hitting our full take profit of $16,000 for phase 1. And then we will actually make a percentage. It's like 2% on your profits here for phase 1, which will be like $300 bucks. That'll be pretty cool. And then phase 2 will be 8,000. So y'all seen that live. Look at these. These are the trades. It literally only took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 trades. This is a really nice proof of concept that I'm working towards. Keeping it a secret for now though, but it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, we are almost there. All freaking most. I thought we were going to catch it, but it's alright. Next trade we will. Don, what's your thoughts about SEC and crypto? Bro, oh man. The SEC, like the government in general, they're just, here in America, they're literally stepping on their own they're stepping on their own feet. That's all it is. They're stepping on their own feet about something that could actually help the government. Like it could actually help the economy. It could help a lot of things, not to get too political and stuff, but like the government portraying crypto as such a bad thing and like demonizing it so bad is actually just hurting America. That's all it is. Because all the opportunity for the future of crypto is going to go to these other countries, right? And now the opportunity is going to be over there hurting us in America as far as that potential opportunity of growth that they're just missing out on. And that's all it is. So I don't know. I can't speculate. I don't like speculating those types of things. I don't know what the SEC is going to do and all that, but that's my, I guess, opinions on it. I just think the SEC is really killing themselves and shooting themselves in the foot for a really lucrative thing to actually be a part of. Roostar, let's freaking go. Hey, I appreciate that, man. We believe in you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm freaking close. If you follow me on Twitter, which is my Twitter handles down there, I've been sharing with you all from the start of that 200K account because I really want to document. And I'm going to do more challenges like in the future, possibly when I pass this 200K. What I'll do is I'll get a $300,000 challenge from my Forex funds and literally do an entire documentary video, like a documentary style video of passing a $300,000 account from start to finish, breaking down all the trades, all that stuff, because I think that would be very valuable I've just been so busy with so many things I got going on that it's been very hard to do that right now. So like doing these live streams, trading, I have a really cool project that I need to keep under wraps until it comes available for you guys. But I'll give you a hint, okay? And some of you guys can probably figure it out. If you like the way I trade, okay? If you like the way I trade and how I trade and the style I trade, there may be a way to get passive exposure to the way I trade in the near distant future. That's all I'll say. You can kind of put 2 and 2 together and possibly figure out how that works. Michael, or Don, $200,000 funded account. That's dope. Should be easy to make. 2,000 per day. Yeah. I mean, it's in there, right? Like you see so many traders, and this is what motivated me, right? You see this on my wallpaper. Not to be like cheesy or anything, right? But we all have our little things that motivate us. Like this was on my wallpaper. I literally made this. I can do it too. I think that's the most powerful saying anybody can do. Anybody can tell themselves is, if this person that I'm watching on YouTube can make $1 million a year trading, if not more, $10,000 a month, whatever, why can't I do that? Why is that opportunity only for that person watching? Why is that? Why is that opportunity only available for them? And the simple answer is because you haven't started, you haven't tried. And I think so many people look at these people online and they're like, oh, I'll never get that. I'll never be able to do that. Like, I get it if it's like the NBA or if it's like an athletic type of thing where you have to have some genetic gift. But when it comes to trading, bro, anybody can learn this. Any monkey. I can teach a monkey how to read a chart and be like, only do this when it comes to there. And as long as you have that discipline, you can do it too. So it's only a matter of time. There's this one guy, he only has like 12,000 subscribers only, right? He has 12,000 subscribers. I forgot what his name is. He's still new to the whole YouTube thing. And he documented his whole journey of getting to like over $1 million in funded capital. And his first payout was like $2,000, and then like 4 payouts later, he made $50,000 in a month. Like, are you serious? Like that's possible. If you stick to the plan, scale your funded account, and practice really good risk management, and you just keep scaling and scaling as you become profitable, instead of buying money on stupid Lamborghinis and Rolex watches and all that stuff, you can freaking do it, bro. Like, it's not, you can do it too. You don't see me blowing money on Rolexes and all that stuff. Maybe in the future, like when have plenty of money to do so. But I think right now, when you're in the building stages of your wealth, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm not passionate about it though. So if you have a passion of cars and all that stuff, maybe. But if you just want to buy Rolexes and cars just to impress people, it's not a really good reason. Alan hold up. Who said that? Don, Austin Clark, NFT? Absolutely not. I am not having an NFT project. Don't you even put that out there, Don. No. No, absolutely not. That actually made me laugh. Come on, Naz, what you want to do? All right, Nasdaq's finally breaking down here. Come on, break these lows. And now, see, a cool thing with what we're seeing play out. If you imagine this support level like a wall, and the more times it's tested, and the more times it's hammered at that wall, the less structural integrity there is. The less like it's not as strong, is what I'm trying to say. So you see, it's been tapped like very many times, like boom, 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 or here. So that's why I said it earlier when I was like, it looks like it wants to kind of play around here and test these areas. Right now it's tapping off this 200 moving average, but the more times it taps here, the more likelihood of the chance for it to break through, kind of like, breaking through a brick wall. Alan, near distant future. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. We're actually, oh, I can't say anything. I don't want to say anything yet. I don't want to say anything yet. Don, yeah, most of them are fake, like 99%. You don't even know how much. Yeah, that's true too. You'll have the fake people. You'll have the people trading on demo accounts. You'll have people selling a course that hasn't even traded in a day in their life. You know, you'll have those people. You have that people in every industry though. But the real ones, right? The real people that make the real money in trading, they're here just like I am, live streaming. Like, mad respect to anybody that live streams and shows all their trades and stuff like that, and shows them actively getting in and out of trades, even showing the losses. That's a part of the game. And I think if you're a trader, if you're a wannabe influencer, trader type of guy, and you don't show the live trades, you don't show the losses, you only highlight all the wins, you're literally part of the problem to why people suck at trading, because you're only showing nothing but wins, and then you're thinking that people are bad when they take losses. Like, you're making people think like, oh my gosh, this guy's always winning and I just hit my stop loss. What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. The best traders hit stop losses too. It's just, you only see the glamorous side to those edited videos and those motivational videos where they make all this money, those TikToks where they're in the high rises with Lamborghinis. Like, you just see the good part. You don't see this right here. This right here, if you are an actual trader, this is what I love to live stream and talk to you guys and interact with you all, because this is what the actual work is. Sitting behind a chart, being patient, and letting a trade come to you versus, you know, just artificial cherry picking a trade and saying I took that and then selling a course on how I did it. Some people making insane gains and you don't know if it's real or not, and you also don't know how much they are risking. They could get 1,000% return and blow their account. That's true too. That's true too. But see, this is what actually made me discover prop firms. Is I would always ask, like, how are these YouTubers trading and making like $5,000-$10,000 a trade? Like, there's no way all of these YouTubers have like $1 million accounts making 1% to 2% on them, and then, you know, just making insane gains. And then that's when I started going down the rabbit hole, and that's when I found out about FTMO, and then that's when I researched and found out about prop firms. That's when I found Crypto Fund Trader, and then I came to the reality, like, okay, that's how these people are, you know, showing off all these crazy live results, is because they're not actually trading with their money. Crypto Norsky, love the content. You're a great teacher. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. I really try. I try to be real about these situations, because I wish someone was real with me instead of like sugarcoating, like, oh no, you're doing good. You know, I just wish someone was like that with me when I was learning. So I try to be the same way to you guys. I try to give you that respect. We got Nasdaq finally breaking through these lows. Now see, here's a great example of what we're going to do, right? So it's breaking through these lows. We're going to be patient. We're not FOMOing in. We're not taking a trade right now. We're going to wait for this candle to close. And if we have the majority of this candle body with a very small wick on the top and bottom, we're going to get into this trade, because that is a very solid break below all of these lows here. We'll be aiming for a 125 pip take profit. We have a previous low of around here, around this area here, this little box that we're creating, which is right in line with our 125 take profit. So now we're just going to wait in 3 minutes and see if it closes in this area. Alan, rent a Lambo. Yeah, you could rent a Lambo. So here's the ultimate secret, right? So you back test and find some really good trades, and then you take screenshots of them. You go rent a Lambo, okay? You take like a business loan out because you didn't make that money actually trading. And then you sell a course on how you made that trade and how you bought that Lambo. Never show the license plate though. And then there you go. You are a successful guru trader. Karen Dodge Challenger, nothing else. Those are really nice. I like those cars. I'm a big Mustang guy though. I like Mustangs. By the way, have you looked at the difference between Heikinashi and regular candles using the diamonds? Something to take into consideration. I haven't really done a lot of back testing with the Heikinashi with those, but I will say, oh, do I have this even on here? I don't even have that indicator on here on NAS. Let's see. So I'm currently testing out this little craziness here. Don't pay attention to all these crazy buy, sell labels, all that stuff. We're not looking at none of that mess. We're literally just looking at the possible reversals here, because that's actually pretty useful. There we go. But no, I have not done the Heikinashi stuff yet. Even on the Heikinashi, we're breaking down. So we got a minute left. I'll feel very confident taking this short. Even on the Heikinashi, you see here, we got the Heikinashi with a very strong bearish Heikinashi bar below all this support here. So we are pretty excited. And now, as soon as I say we're excited, we come back up and don't follow through. It's all good. That was a terrible song. Alan, trading demo accounts and then saying they're real easy to do when you're taking both sides of a position, only showing the runners. Yep. That is. I'm glad you guys are very self-aware of common guru practices. Like literally, go to my YouTube channel, right? Go to my YouTube channel, watch all of my strategy videos. There are people charging thousands of dollars for basic, like, support and resistance trading. Like, monthly subscription costs out the $500 monthly subscription costs. Like, there's so many of those out there, bro. So many of those. So I'm gonna take a chance at a Nasdaq short here. It did break a little low, lower than I wanted to, but we'll see. I still like that there's a ton of volume here. I didn't like that there was a huge candle, but you can never get like those perfect entries all the time. But like I said, we broke below the McGinley. Whole moving average is aiming down. We're making these lower lows. Everything's kind of falling in line with, you know, a bearish move to the downside. We even have a squeeze here that was forming. Kind of just do like that right there, right? Like just a little squeeze. So, feel confident in it. Just gotta set my stop loss. Let's see here. I don't care about you, gas. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't care about you right now. $14,625. There we go. And then another thing I like to do when I'm in a trade is I will turn on my parabolic SAR. Now this is a standard indicator made by TradingView. It's just a standard indicator in general, not made by TradingView, but it's not made by anybody. It's just a default indicator. And what it shows you is points in current price where if it hits these current points, it's possibly going to reverse. So you see here actually, right? Like it was painting these dots, crossed right where those dots are. Now it reversed. The dots are now up here to show the reversal for up top. So what I'll do is while I'm in this position is I will wait, and if these dots start getting close to my position, like if you see how like the closer these dots get to the price action, the more likelihood it is to hit and reverse. That's what I'm looking for here. So if we get the dots starting to form very close to price action and then it starts to hit, I'll use these as kind of like a trailing stop loss, where I'll just slowly move the stop loss with the dots. But again, it just depends on the trade. Like in this example, let me turn these labels off. I don't know why these labels are still on here. I think I didn't turn the labels off. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so I like to use these as kind of like a trailing stop loss feature. But if we look left, we have a little bit of traffic to clear. I mean, we have these lows, got these lows, got a low here. So you can kind of use these like little landmarks to see like, okay, what is price going to do in these areas? So you have this low here that is one of the most recent ones. You see it kind of almost bounced off this. So I want to watch how price kind of moves around here. This is a too low of a risk reward ratio for me to really just take profit, right? Like that's not even a 1. So if it bounces off here, hits my stop loss, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's just the nature of the game sometimes. But if we come down here and we start bouncing off this area, that's a 2 risk reward ratio. I'm fine looking at taking a profit around here if it starts bouncing and going the other way, because the risk to reward is much higher, right? And it helps my statistics and probability the higher my risk reward ratio becomes. But right now, I just want to see a 125. Top G's in the building. Oh, NYCTJ. What's up, man? Nice to see you here, bro. Alan, appreciate that. Austin's real knowledgeable, successful, and willing to teach. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I just enjoy teaching. I enjoy teaching and then like, showing that I'm actually about it. I'm not just talking about it like right now, right? We're in drawdown after being in profit. Like right here was about, I think, $80 in profit for me. Yep. It is what it is. Sometimes they go out, sometimes they go in. Just it happens that way. Call me a Karen? What do you mean I called you a Karen? I didn't call anybody a Karen, did I? Dawn, there is a huge stream delay. Looks good on my screen. I'm streaming. That's how I'm reading your all's comments, because OBS doesn't have the chat. So I'm like watching my own stream while reading the comments. Big red candle also on the 4 hour, breaking the 4 hour for Nas. Let's see the 4 hour here. Lola, good looking out. Oh, you look at that. We broke that little. So that'll be very nice if we just get this really nice push to the downside. And even on the 4 hour, so Lola, thank you for mentioning that. Look at this. So on the 4 hour, we came up, bounced off this area, and now we're heading to the downside. And you can even see, even if it wants to continue this bullish trend overall, it looks like it wants to have some correction. As you see on the 4 hour, huge upswing, correction, huge upswing, correction, huge upswing, correction, huge upswing. What do you think is going to be next? Correction. Got some amazing viewers. Thank you all so much. I'm so glad that you guys are like in here hanging out, talking very knowledgeable instead of just being like, are you in a short, Austin? Are you in a short? What's your take profit? What's your stop loss? I hate those types of streams, bro. Yeah, Don. I'm not even Don. I agree with what you're saying in the comments, but I'm not even gonna say that dude's name because that dude is such just ugh. I don't even want to talk about him. Bionic, welcome Top G. Yeah, we love TJ. TJ's one of the OGs. Bionic stream is good on this end. Okay, sweet. Yeah, maybe some people are just having Wi-Fi problems or something. Cause yeah, I like to stream it on both my phones, so I'll have the stream here. Let's not get into a trade. I'll have like the stream here on my phone so I can like watch it. In addition to on here, so just to make sure the quality's good. Sean, are your stop losses / profits set up to fire automatically? That's a great question. That's a great question. So this is how I trade. Okay, when I say this, when I like talk about how I trade, please do not ever think, and you can even screen bite this. Okay, never think that how I trade is the way of trading. If you ever hear of anybody talk about this is the way to trade, they're probably trying to sell you something and they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. But how I use my stop losses and take profits, as you've seen, like this is a great example. Go back, if you're new here, go back in time and watch when I took this trade. The first thing I do is when I take an entry, I set my stop loss. I do not set my take profit. I set my stop loss because my stop loss is protecting me from blowing my account. It's protecting me from if the trade goes not in my idea, that's totally fine. I was just wrong in that singular trade, but I want to protect myself, okay? I can make money down here later. I want to protect myself first. So once I protect myself, now I'm just seeing how the trade plays out. I don't want to set my take profit exactly at 125 because of the simple fact that if I set my take profit at 125 and price just absolutely smashes right through that, I could potentially miss more, right? So what I like to do is I looked for key levels on the left, and this kind of tells me, okay, where do I want to start looking for either profit levels? Where do I want to see to take full profit? Where do I want to move my stop loss? That's where I'm kind of getting that idea from. So as we see here, price is bouncing right of this low, but like I said earlier, I'm not happy taking profit here. This is a less than a 1 risk reward ratio. This is terrible. I would not want to freak out and take profit here. But if price breaks this key level, that helps me understand that, okay, I have more confidence in this trade. And if price starts bouncing around this next key level here, I'm okay. If price starts going like this and bouncing and just going crazy, I'm okay taking profit here. That's above a 1. That's a 2. This is a 2 risk reward ratio right in line with this key level. I'm totally fine with that. If price comes down here, breaks through there, and it starts bouncing around here, we're already at 80 pips. When we get to 80 pips, if you all know on stream, when I get to 80 pips, I'll move my stop loss at break even, no matter what's going on, to make it a risk-free trade. That's when I'll look at taking profit here. But if it hits all the way to 125, which is here, that's my goal take profit, then yeah, I'm perfectly fine either. If it just does this and come back out, obviously it'll hit my full take profit, or if I just manually close, like it really just depends on the scenario. It's very hard to kind of standardize how I take profit when it comes to just all these different key levels, because price shows us different things. Like there's different moments in time, like in this situation, we're bouncing off this key level here. It's hard to standardize that, you know what I mean? Do you ever use the Ichimoku indicator? No, I've never heard of it. I've heard of like Ichimoku clouds or something like that. And I try not to use a ton of like crazy stuff like that. I like price action. I like support and resistance. And then I use these different indicators here for like monitoring my trade as far as like the SAR, the moving averages, that type of stuff. Yeah, these wicks are ridiculous, Lola. Look at this. Like, that's just crazy, right? About 50% to our stop loss. Don, why do you move your stop loss according to pips, not market structure? Great question. It's because how I use it, how I've both back tested and forward tested, the way I trade using this strategy and the way I do that with pips is profitable for me. Oh, my camera turned off. Simply put, the reason why I do what I do is because it's profitable statistically for me, and it's not to say that moving stop loss based on market structure is better or worse. It's just I have the data to tell me that when I do exactly what I do, it's because I have statistics to back up what I'm doing is profitable. So that's just what works for me. You know, it's pretty simple. pretty cut and dry right there. Roostar, any chances on a backtesting video? What would you like to see backtested? Oh, we got a little reversal Heikinashi here. Dang, look at that green candle. Oh my gosh. So if this hits my stop loss, what I'll do is I'll take this low, which I'll already do this. So now it's formed a new low here. Hits my stop loss, we'll just be looking for a break below this low, possibly this low as well because it's getting so tight. And we just hit stop loss there for that. So now we're just moving on to the next trade. Now we're just waiting for that. A how-to. Yeah, I could do a how-to. Like a how-to, I guess, back test the best way. GD, what's up? Did you take an NG trade? I did not. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I didn't really... I think I missed this as far as this break here, but like, I don't like taking trades the more you go into the day. Like, yeah, it's breaking down right now. I mean, if I took this when it broke here, we'd be like halfway in profit, but I don't like taking trades as the day goes on with natural gas. It just kind of flattens out a little bit. Nigel, you're going to be a very influential trader, even more than now on social media. Keep it up, Austin. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. My goal isn't to really be influential. It's just to show that trading can be accessible for anybody. That's kind of, I guess, if you could sum up what the goal of this whole channel is, it's to show that, like, trading doesn't have to be hard as long as you follow your rules and you're not emotional. And it can be accessible to anybody. Like, anybody can download MT5, MT4. Anybody can take a prop firm challenge. Like, in 2023, it is very hard to not, like, have all of these different tools at your disposal to be a trader that makes money. Like, years ago, retail traders could not have access to these prop firms to where you could scale your income to exponential levels to where you can today. So as long as you follow your rules, you stay disciplined, you are okay with hitting your stop loss like we hit here, because you know statistically I can lose 4 to 5 of these trades and still I hit one take profit and I'm perfectly fine, right? Like, if you know that and you stay disciplined to your rules and how you trade, like, you're fine. And this can be accessible to anybody when it comes to trading. So that's my main goal with this. I don't really want to influence people. I don't want to sell you a course. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to come live once a week. I'm about to open a Discord up soon to the public. I do have a private Discord where I've been teaching a handful of people that I just consider my friends. I see people that really want it, that have the drive. I've invited them, and I've just been teaching them. So I have that Discord right now that's just private, but I'm planning on doing a public opening soon. I just want to see how I grow here on YouTube. I want to really take things slow, take my time as I grow this. I don't want to grow too fast and then I have like 1,000 different jobs, right? And I also want it to be worth my time too. Like I want to make sure if there was ever a component where it was to monetize something, it would be something to make sense, right? Like if people wanted one-on-one sessions, yes, I would charge for that. That's my time. It takes a lot of time to put into that. If it's like, I don't know, live trading sessions with a group of people that want to pay to see that or something in the future, maybe like it. I don't know as far as like a monetization side, but as far as the Discord goes in general, it'll be free. It's just, I don't want to be that like, you know, trading guru that has like 12,000 courses and all that stuff. That's not what I want to do with quote unquote influence, I guess you could say. Dawn, maybe backtest popular trading strat systems to see if they are legit or not. That'd be pretty cool. I've always had an idea of backtesting all these stupid indicator strategy things that you see on YouTube. Like they'll have like 12,000 buy-sell signals on their chart, and just to show to you how bad these buy-sell indicators are and how they just do not work long-term. Because here's the thing, that will they make winning trades? Yeah. But will they also lose way more than they win? Yes. Crypto Norsky, absorbing the psychology of trading here is incredibly helpful to understand what to expect. Yeah, you have to note the psychology is the most important part of trading. There's a million different strategies. Like you don't have to waste your time finding a strategy in 2023. There's books, there's YouTube videos. I have YouTube videos on my channel. Like there's profitable strategies out there. So all you have to do you want to scalp? Do you want to swing trade? Do you want to intraday trade? Do you want to hold a trade for freaking a month? Like how do you want to trade? And then literally just find a strategy that goes with your personality on how you like to trade, and then just stick to it, right? And then practice on your psychology and your discipline. Practice holding a trade. Practice just like how I right here, right here, I was like almost $100 in profit at one point. Practice being okay, being in profit, and then it coming right back to hit your stop loss, because that's totally fine. Because if I took profit here, that would have made no sense against my trading plan. Because if I took profit here, I essentially risked 1% of I essentially risked 1% of my account to hit a stop loss here to make like pennies for that much of a loss, you know. So you have to be okay with those crazy psychological factors that make a lot of people lose their mind when it comes to trading. Let's see, did NG finally go break down here? So if I were to have gotten into this at the break of the channel, about halfway down, but see how the volume is just slowly dying? It's just very risky to get into these trades the more into the noon of EST you get into. I mean, even Nas, bro, it definitely looked like it wanted to break down, though, right there, didn't it? Look at that. 1 hour. Because it was down here. It really looked like it wanted to bounce off here and then start making its way down. Which it still could. It's just in this little volatility right now. It wants to kind of make a decision. Nathan, what do you use to calculate your lot size for a leveraged funded account? So that's another reason I absolutely love Crypto Fund Trader. So you'd think I'm sponsored by them, right? But I'm not. In their dashboard, they have an inbuilt calculator. So you literally just type in your lots and it'll just say like, okay, this is 1% of your account. Like it'll show you the percentage when you manipulate the lot sizes. So I don't really use anything else but Crypto Fund Trader to find my lot sizes because it just does it for you. So that's just another reason I love them. They have their own dashboard, but if you like MT4 and MT5, you can use that as well. Like they just have so many amazing features. 85% profit share, 5 minimum trading days for the phases, unlimited days to actually trade. Man, Nas really did fake us out. Look at that. Came down, grabbed liquidity, now it's coming back up. US30 is forming a nice little squeeze here. Oh, where's my EMA? I think I accidentally deleted it. So I was looking at potentially taking an entry here, but where this is a great example of a false signal where I would not take this trade. So you see how it closed below the McGinley, causing this red arrow here. So it closed below the McGinley moving average, or the McGinley dynamic, whatever. Whole moving average is aiming down, but it didn't close below this 200 EMA. So I would not want to take that short. But now I'm just looking for this nice break here, and if that happens, we'll go short US30. Here we go. Patience game is on, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna turn on US30 here just to get it ready, just in case. Just in case we break down. Now we're just patiently waiting for a nice short for US30. So we have it breaking down below the 200 moving average. We have whole moving average going down, breaking below McGinley. Nice squeeze forming here. If we do break below here, we got to mess around with this key area, but then we got all this room to break down short to come back here. So excited about this short. And then again, looks like it wants to correct. See that? Look at all those FOMO buyers. I'm telling you, man, every single time that happens, 9:30 opens, candles go crazy. People that were looking for these breaks without any other clue of context, they took a long here, they got stopped out, and now the price is heading the other direction. Charlie, be careful. It's moving heavily oversold at the moment. You don't really want to use RSI because I know you're probably looking at the RSI for this. I mean, market structure and price action beats any of that stuff, bro. That's what you got to understand is like when you're breakout trading, you have to stick to the tools that you're using breakout trading for. Breakout trading always goes against RSI. Like you never want to be looking at the RSI and also trying to breakout trade because then you will have those thoughts of like up here, you'll be like, oh, it's overbought, I don't want to long, and then down here, oh, it's oversold. Like you can't pay attention to the RSI when it comes to trying to trade breakouts. It'll go against you almost every single time. Sebastian, have you traded AUD? No. No, I don't really do a lot of Forex trading. I like US30, Nasdaq, and Ethereum. Ethereum's just moving kind of sideways though, so I'm not really messing with Ethereum today. Come on, 30. We're tapping. Sebastian, so those are the three you stick? Yes, yes. So I just like I like having just 3 solid assets that I know, 4 if you want to include natural gas. But like, sorry, these are my alerts. But you just want to have a handful of assets that you can stick to and understand the patterns. Like I know I know with natural gas, I have 1 solid trade in the morning to potentially take. I know US30 and NAS really respects breakouts. I know that Ethereum really respects mean reversion trading. That means when price goes here and reverts back to the mean. So you have to understand the assets that you trade like a freaking textbook and then use the tools available to you to trade the strategies that work best with that asset. So many new traders, they'll try to trade 1,000 different pairs. You'll hear of a new trader trading gold one week and then GJ the next week and AUD the next week, and then like you can't trade like 20 different pairs and tell me you know the movements and the patterns of all of those pairs. Every pair out there you can make money from. You just have to stick to one of them, especially the most popular ones. The more exotic you get, the less profitable you can be because of just how erratic they move. But just find a few pairs that you can understand and study, and you're perfectly fine. Don't get caught up in the noise listening to people make money trading GJ when you really like to trade NAS and you understand NAS. Like, just stick to the assets that you like to trade and you'll be successful. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yep, absolutely. See, you're doing an amazing thing. Stick to one asset that you can just truly hone in on, and you'll be perfectly fine. Because maybe AUD doesn't like breakouts. I don't know AUD. Maybe AUD likes more range type movements, or maybe AUD is super trendy and it moves in just one direction, and it just doesn't matter. Every asset moves a little different. That's why it's funny sometimes when people ask me like different pairs, like, hey, what do you think about that, bro? If you ask me anything other than natural gas, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and Ethereum, I'm absolutely ignorant. Like, I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. So, and that's what you should be. You should be very, very knowledgeable about a couple different things, because it's just too much information. It's like information overload. It's the same thing with on your chart. You'll see a lot of people put 1,000 indicators on their chart and try to read it. You're going to at some point go through what's called analysis paralysis, and you'll never take a trade, because you'll have these 5 indicators saying to buy and you'll have these 5 indicators saying to sell, and you're like, well, shoot, what do I do? And you just go through this circle of not understanding. That's why you just need to stick to one thing, stick to one strategy, handful of assets, and you'll be fine. Let's see, I see somebody said NAS is being weird. Yeah. Usually when this happens too, when NAS moves very choppy like this, let's turn SAR off. When NAS is doing this craziness where it fakes me out, I feel more hesitant to take a trade just because it's being very choppy and very rangy. Like, look at this. Literally just sideways. So I'm not super happy about taking a potential breakout to the upside, especially to the upside, but even more so to the downside. I just kind of want to look at US30, see what's going on with it. Looks like it wants to kind of test this lower range here. The only problem with that is this key area that I'm looking at. I want to see what it does in this key area too. Oh, it's super trendy. Yep. See, there you go. As long as you understand that it's super trendy, you capture the retraces, and you're good to go if you have a really trendy asset like that. Just gotta ride the wave. Yeah, bro. That's all you gotta do. Really like to see US30 give us something here. Nad's about to break London high. Yeah, but I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it because of this area right here. So, Aramitz, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream when we did the pre-market analysis. This is where you always need to make sure you take context to price into consideration anytime you get into a short time frame trade. So on a higher time frame, on the 1 hour, we see this huge bearish order block here. And you can even see there was another, it extends all the way back here, right? Right here. I mean, you could drag this and see any other points in time when it respected it, but short and simple to the point, it would be very risky for me to take a long just blindly off this London high break, because it has to clear all this traffic too. So you could get into a long right here and then bounce around, stop you out. Lola, possible reversal on US30. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. These don't look like very confident candles to me. Like if we had a really nice candle with a very big body do this and engulf this candle, right? And then it closed above there like that, sure, I'd say possible reversal, but like these candles leave really big wicks. They're just really indecisive, so I'm just being patient. Restart, I'm just putting in that sweat equity until I can trade full time. Currently working my concrete job with my headphones trying to learn. Absolutely, bro. That's what you got to do. That is what you have to do. And that's perfectly fine. Everybody learns in different paces, and it's perfectly fine if your dream is to become a full-time trader and it takes you 8 months just to feel confident with the knowledge that you have. Like, as long as you're in that learning process and you're making those continuations to learn, that's all that you need to do. Like, everybody has different paces. Simon, got to go. 1,000,001 things to do. Great content. Thank you so much, Simon. And again, I see all of you all in here. Thank you all so much for hopping in for any time that you do have to pop in here. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out, though. All right. Boost that YouTube algorithm. So it looks like we're just ranging, not a lot of action in the market. Literally, just that one trade we took today got stopped out on. But overall, I'm happy getting stopped out on that trade because, again, like I said, I follow my rules. I was totally fine allowing that to happen. And look at that. If I didn't use that stop loss and I just used what a lot of people do, which is a mental stop loss, right? And they're like, oh, I'll stop out when you get here and here. Look how much drawdown I'd be in. So never be afraid to hit your stop losses. That's totally fine. But yeah, I think this was a solid trading day overall. There's a million things you can still learn from this. And I'm probably going to wrap things up because just not a lot of volume in the market today. Just very choppy. No clear direction. So we'll wrap it up here in a little bit. I don't like these streams to go on for like hours. But I will be doing my private live stream tomorrow with the Sleep Money Club, like always, every single Tuesday. We do the same thing here. Obviously, I get more in-depth with my strategy with them. I do Q&As if anybody has questions. It's a little more intimate, less people. So if you want to do that, the link is in the description below. There's so much stuff there in Sleep Money Club other than just trading as well. There's options, there's crypto, passive income plays, other major YouTubers are in there. So you get access to all that, right? So it's really cool. Love the community. But hey, I appreciate every single person hopping on here. I hope I've won your time to every single Monday. You put it into your schedule, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Austin is coming here live, trading in front of you guys, no matter if he wins or loses, because overall, we're here to try to teach people and show people that trading is accessible to you. So love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay grinding on your goals and never let anyone tell you that you can't do something they have never done themselves. And I will see you guys later. Have a great day, guys.